Yo guys, what's going on? Your boy Life of Rio here. And man, I gotta point out to you guys what's going on right now because there's some big things going on with this 18.13.2 hotfix. And they actually touched up on a lot of stuff. And I wanna just hit the important factors of what I really feel like is a big deal in Warframe for you guys and what you guys would like to hear. Now, some things that they pointed out, they're looking for the long term and short term shovel the ground on enemies. And what that means is that basically what they said, they're looking to reduce the cheesiness with the enemy scaling and the mechanics. And that right there kind of got me excited because what we've been talking about and what everybody's been talking about is just basically try to fix enemy scaling, and they already talked about it. They said they would be pushing up on it, and they said they should be for tomorrow with some short changes on that, so they're already moving in that direction. So that's freaking fantastic. Now another thing that I think is amazing, the only thing that really punks out Volt other than grenades, other than rockets from bombards, and this is what puts down all teams in defense missions. This is a key important thing that they should have addressed a long time ago, but it's here, so I'm over it. Right, and that is enemy plasma grenades. I didn't even know there were plasma grenades. I just thought they were grenades, right? So it says basically with the plasma grenades, if you're in the void or whatever, you're doing high level missions, and these plasma grenades, they had infinite damage scaling. Now the thing about this, what makes it cool, is because those grenades do too much damage, and it doesn't give you enough time to get away from it. But the thing about this one that makes it awesome is that it has a sound effect to where it goes live within 3 seconds after coming to rest on the ground. You can shoot the grenade now while it's in the air, so if you have a keen eye, they said you can pay attention when a grenade is thrown. You can shoot it out the air, and when it goes off, it's gonna hurt the enemies around you but not the players, which is pretty cool. Then again, if it hits the ground, you have at least 3 seconds to shoot it off the ground, so it's basically to hurry up, get it off the ground, shoot it, make it explode so it doesn't hurt you or the cryopod. And I think that's freaking amazing. They did enemies changes to ballisticas, the Heka Masters. They did a couple changes to that, but those aren't really important for me. Long-term stuff, they basically addressed the big picture of what they're trying to get into. Like I said, with the enemy scaling, they wanted to not be cheesy, but also to preserve a difficulty there, but also let the difficulty and the scaling make sense. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, for them to be pushing in that direction is a big deal for me, and I'm very happy about that. Now another thing that they touched up on is Trinity's Blessing. I'm gonna go ahead and read this for you guys. Blessing. Damage resistance is no longer calculated based on average, but instead a flat value simply capped at 75%, which can be achieved via use of strength mods. We are working on making the squad UI show who is in range with the Tenno affinity markers might make it things easier for you. So that's pretty freaking awesome, so I'm not gonna lie about that. But I don't know how some of you guys might even feel about that Trinity 75%, so I'm definitely gonna have to check that out for you guys. Also, Valkyrie changes Hysteria, which I didn't even think they needed to touch back up on again, but here it is. It says each enemy kill reduces Hysteria's aura. So you know the new aura that they gave her, so if you're in range and you come out of Hysteria from that enemy, you take all that damage or whatever. So basically every time you get a kill, you reduce a meter for every kill that you get, so you can make that circle around you tighter. I really didn't think that was anything special that they should have even went into because it's Valkyrie or whatever, but you know, I thought it was something important. Now here's the other thing that came with this hotfix, which is pretty cool. They kind of changed it from what they said how it was gonna be in the dev stream before the last one. Now it basically is the mod capacity. You guys remember they're trying to stop the whole Draco thing. Now remember, if your weapon is unranked, based on your mastery rank, your weapon will be given that much affinity. So if your mastery rank 22, I said affinity, capacity, I'm very sorry about that. So if your mastery rank 22, you're on and your weapon is unranked, you will have 22 space to put mods on. And if you have a catalyst in it, then it's gonna multiply times 2, so that means you're gonna have 44. So that is pretty cool. So if your mastery rank 10, you're gonna have 10 spaces of 10 capacity slots available, and then if it has a catalyst you're gonna have 20, so you can instantly put mods on for when your weapon is on ranked. But either way, people still gonna use Draco, it doesn't matter. But just wanted to bring those changes to you guys, quick fix update, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Now that was update hotfix for 18.13.2. hope you guys enjoy it, and that is for PC, and I'll check you guys later. Man, I'm coming with these videos, guys. Go ahead and serve this video up a thumbs up, and guys, start sharing my videos. That will help a ton. Please just start sharing, help me out, and I definitely appreciate all you guys, and I'll catch you later.